Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game! And welcome to my favorite world in the game, Skyland. We're going to start off by... Oh, I forgot that I had the Tanuki suit. Neat! We're going to start off by actually skipping the first level of Skyland. I want to save it for last. And we'll go ahead and head into this level. In fact, this level right here is kind of interesting. I'm going to go ahead and save state real quick. Right off the bat, we're save stating today. And let's head on in. Interesting that we're underground. Pretty sure in the original game, you did not start off underground. So this level is very interesting for one particular reason. This level is 2 levels in 1. We got an upper section and a lower section. But you can only choose one. It's a good thing that I save stated. Well, as long as we don't have our tail. Let's start our Bob. Oh, no, this is actually the worst place. Back up. Actually, down is where I want to be going with my tail. So, down we go. Or up works too. We'll go ahead and check out up first. Oh, neat. The camera scrolled up a little automatically there to show that those were there. I'm pretty sure that's a new thing that this game specifically does, this version, because that definitely wasn't a thing in the original game, and I'm fairly certain it was not a thing in the All-Stars remake. So that is a nice additional touch, and a little bit helpful, so that you know that those Koopas are going to be possibly dropping down on you. Speaking of dropping down, drop down here, and we got ourselves a very unique room, actually. I don't think this room appears anywhere else in the game, whereas other bonus rooms, some of them are repeated anyway, not necessarily all of them. But that room is definitely kind of unique. Oop, hold on a sec. Oh boy, you know, it's too bad that this isn't the NES version, because there's an interesting visual hiccup going on with this particular block. Along with some of the other blocks, I think. Once again, we find ourselves underground, when originally this level was not underground. It was above ground, but it was based on the underground assets, and so when you hit these blocks, you could see the underground background behind them. And that is the end of the level. Let us load our state one more time and go through the bottom half of the level now. And see if we can't avoid losing the Tanuki suit this time. And I wanted the tail so that I could get these coins along the way down. Incidentally, wagging your tail is quite a physical process in this game. Don't know if you knew that. You don't hold your button in order to wag your tail. You have to press it for every wag. This includes if you are flying. Compared to more modern games where you only have to hold down the jump button. Ooh, statues have some weight to them. It's definitely better whenever you only have to hold the button, but at the same time, in the case of this game, I don't mind... Oh, I didn't know you could slide like that. Ooh. I bet you can kill the fish. Yep. Missed you. Oh well, you get to live. I don't mind that I have to keep pressing the button to wag my tail. I mean, it gives a sense of wagging your tail. Every press, you wag. And that's kind of how tails would actually work if you really think about it. You don't just hold your muscle and your tail swirls around automatically. Or I don't think that's how it works anyway. I don't really know. I don't really have a tail for real. It'd be kind of nice. I cannot remember if the statue can slide down slopes in the original game. Oh dear. Tell you what, this whole statue transforming ability is certainly handy. Let's try to hold on to this Tanuki suit for as long as I can. Definitely a neat ability. Gotta wonder though, what's it like turning into a statue? I mean, I assume you don't have to worry about your muscles feeling stiff. Rather, your whole body feels stiff, but probably not necessarily in a bad way. I don't think. This assuming you're conscious, which I would have to hope you're conscious, otherwise you're kind of dead. But I don't think Mario's dead. He is clearly conscious enough to change back to normal. Or maybe he's not conscious while he's turned into a statue. Maybe the transformation is just temporary and wears off on its own. And one moment he's turning into a statue while an enemy's charging at him, and next thing he knows it's suddenly behind him. Every press, you wag. And that's kind of how tails would... You don't just hold your muscle and your tail swirls around automatically. Or I don't think that's how it works anyway. I don't really know, I don't really have a tail for real. Remember if the statue can slide down slopes in the original game. But nah, I think it's more fun to think that he's conscious. Would certainly add to the experience. Speaking of experience, it is my experience the P-Wing and the Tanuki suit can be combined. I swear that it is how it's done. Let me see if that works. No. Wait, let me keep going actually. What if we apply the Tanuki suit on top of that? Did I save state before I tried that? Yes, I did. Okay, good. No, seriously, I swear that in the original game at least, it was possible to combine the Tanuki suit and the P-Wing. Speaking of... I do want the P-Wing for this level, so let's see if we can keep the Tanuki suit a little bit longer here. We'll go to perhaps one of the most famous levels in Super Mario Bros. 3. 3-3, or 5-3. It is interesting to think that these levels can be famous, considering they kind of lacking creative names. But this level has these guys. And their shoes. Hooray for Goomba's shoe, or Karibo's shoe. It was called Karibo's shoe in the original game, but Karibo is the Japanese name for Goomba. They didn't necessarily translate the name. So if they wanted to have it translated, then yeah, Goomba's shoe is what it would be called, but still, that is not the point. The point is, this is a pretty cool thing, and unfortunately, it only exists in this one level. That is kind of weird that it would be a gimmick created for only one level. You would think that it would appear in some other level somewhere along the way, but not really. I can't remember, is there a way to hop out of this? Well, I suppose there's one way to hop out of it. Come on at you. I thought for certain there might be something in those blocks. Oh yeah, the Goomba's shoe is nigh indestructible. It can land on spinies, piranha plants, nippers. Of course, if you fall down a hole, you're kind of screwed. So don't do that. Thankfully, holes in this level seem to be pretty narrow. I am not going to hit that block in the middle. Oh, can you turn into a statue? No, you cannot turn into a statue while you're in Karibo's shoe. This level is also kind of interesting in that it is double layered. We came one direction up above, and now we're in the second half of it down below. Don't know if you noticed a minute ago, but I was able to hit my head on the ceiling above. The worst thing about the Karibo shoe, you don't get to keep it after the level. Kind of like Yoshi in modern games. It's really unfortunate. Yeah, sure, we'll do this. Although my inventory is just about full at this point. Hey there, Spiteful Crow, welcome to my stream. Flower, flower. Is this... No, that's a flower now. So is this a flower? No, that's where the one-up is. I don't remember the one-up ever being there, but it's been a while. Mushroom... Mushroom? No. I guess we'll do the Hammer Bros. Gonna hold on to this Tanuki suit for as long as I can. Thwack. Eventually, there's going to be a power-up in one of these blocks. Oh, nice, another P-Wing. At this point, I think I have enough P-Wings to last me the rest of the game. So I'm not really too concerned about it, but it's still nice to have. Maybe I'll use it in some random level for fun. Hold on a sec. That's different. Oh, we are definitely choosing this. I want to see what happens when you win this. I forgot that was even a thing. What is that gonna get us? I would have loved it if I had been able to figure out the timing of this before the adventure ended. Sadly, not the case. Nice! Yeah, that was probably my only chance to get a 10-up, so... it was either cheese it or never do it on this playthrough. I guess it's time to use the P-Wing. At least I have a Tanuki suit to spare. Oh, and just to make things easier for myself, I'll also use a star. So I want the P-Wing to fly up here. Potentially doable even without the P-Wing, but there's so much stuff flying around down there that I don't really want to deal with that. Okay, so this is the fortress where I wanted to have the P-Wing and have, more importantly, have a tail. Because invisible blocks up there that you have to fly to. And was that it? That was it. At this point, I don't think you can backtrack. Not through the pipe, anyway. Let's see what all we missed if I keep going this way. I think just down here is where I was. Yep. You know what? Let's go through there again. Actually, it would be interesting if you get the one-ups again. Can you get the one-ups again? I'm gonna say probably not. Surely I would have hit one by now. Nope, 1-ups are a one-time deal. This level is definitely a little bit on the challenging side. Especially this part right here. You'd want to quickly get under here before that lands on you, which is easier said than done. Alright, and that's the end of the level. I just noticed that the P-Wing sounds different. The P-meter sounds different if you're using a P-Wing versus having it simply charged. Huh. Okay, well, regardless of whether I took a hit or not, the P-Wing was going to be worn out by the time I beat that level. And I want another one. And I'm gonna save state for this, because I do have a limited amount of P-Wings. And there is something here that absolutely requires the P-Wing. I mean, it's not required to beat the level, but you're not finding it without the P-Wing. This part is kind of tricky, because your jump has a little bit of extra height, a little bit of floatiness whenever you got the P-Wing, which is definitely an issue for this guy. And I made it. So right up here is what I want the P-Wing for. First off, is there anything in these? Oh, hello! Haven't seen one of you guys in a while. Interesting that I was able to trigger you. I guess because I was on the left side of the screen, your triggeredness wrapped around to the right side of the screen? Aha! I knew there was something in these. I think there's another... Hold on. This will be kind of risky. But I can get my way over here like so. And there we go. And I don't think there's anything in the blocks further. Nope. See you next fall! I knew there was something in one of these blocks. But that's not all. Let's see here. First things first, let's hopefully get rid of you. Indeed we did. And what I really wanted the P-Wing for is... flying over here. There's a hidden 1-up. I don't think you're getting that without the P-Wing. P-Wing is bound to wear out beforehand. So I said, by the way... Actually, hold on a thought. Hold on a thought. I've got a different thought that is relevant to right here. When I was little, this room creeped me out. 'Cause here is a room that has nothing in it. And P-Wing aside, it was quiet in here, and it's like, is something going to come out and get me? No, it's just an empty room. But I said that Skyland is my favorite world in the game. And the reason why is because Skyland is divided into two halves. The land half and the sky half. And what's really cool is that we are climbing to the sky half. Welcome to the sky. As it so happens, this world is actually called the Sky in newer versions of the game. Which is kind of lame, because that is not the name of a kingdom. That is literally the sky. At least Skyland makes sense. You got the land part and sky part. I also love that you can actually see the land part down below. That is pretty cool. And in fact, let me go ahead and save state again, if I can find the button for it. Going down is a quick process. Oh, get up! As if I was keeping that. I'm not keeping it. I'm gonna load state. But yeah, you can quickly get back down to the first half of the world, which, by the way, I like the song here. Personally, that is another reason why I like the world. This is just a fun song. Actually, it reminds me of when I was playing this game years ago, and I was leaving it on the world map for a while, taking a short break, and I was told, hey, you're going to run out of time. But you don't run out of the time on the world maps. Downside of taking the shortcut down is you don't have a shortcut up. You have to play through the tower again. So that's why I created a save state, and that's why I'm not keeping that world, or keeping that one up. Okay, let me think here. What level is this? What do I want to do in this level? There's something special I want to do in this level. Oh, I know what I want to do in this level. I want to fly. Don't need the P-Wing, though. Instead, fly up like this. And if I wanted to, I could build up some speed and fly all the way to the end of the level. But you know what? That's no fun. Let's actually check the level out proper. Oh boy, those things are fun. Be careful around them. And these things are affected by your weight and get slippery. Don't trust that to actually flip me upwards like that other one did. Out of curiosity. Yeah, don't fall in the waterfalls. It's a little bit tricky to get out because you have to hold up while trying to get out. And then right over here should be the exit to the level. Okay, let's see if I can get a bunch of you on the ground here. Nope. If there were enough of them on screen, all those points would roll up into a 1-up. Okay. 5, 5. We got another white mushroom house. Not a lot of coins are required for it, but that doesn't mean they're easy to get. Okay, before I hop down that pipe, because I do want to hop down that pipe. That was unfortunate, but no big deal. I'll get a replacement. Hold on a sec, before I continue doing that, get rid of you so I'm able to jump back out. Unlike Super Mario Maker, donut blocks don't respawn. Did I already find the power-up in here? Nope. Okay, down this pipe. What was down this pipe? I forget. Don't know, but we're only 1 coin away from our goal. Alright, the Tanuki suit. Tanuki suit is fun. Yay, Tanuki suit. Which makes me wonder, by the way, considering that the tail that Mario has is a for real tail and that he is able to control it, would that make his fur real? Or maybe it's entirely a costume and he doesn't actually have a tail. Instead of the tail, it might be just magical. Nah, I still like the idea of him having a tail for real. Unfortunately, he lost it. And by extension, I lost it. That's unfortunate. But here is our final White House. With another P-Wing. And what is in this one? I feel like there's a chance for another Tanuki suit in this one. But only a chance. I don't know what your other options are. Middle. Apparently one of your other options is a leaf. I'll take it. I haven't been able to get very many of them on this adventure. Okay. We got 2 of these slot mini-games here on this world map right here on screen. They're both looking the same. If I hop into this, will the other one... You did it! You meshed 3 pictures. You must be excited for your lucky chance. What?! I didn't know this was a thing! Okay, apparently if you're really good, or, you know, cheat at the slot mini-games, you get this. I'll take it. Yeah, I thought whenever it gave you the chance for the higher one-ups, it was just a random thing. Maybe winning them gives you opportunities to win more. Huh.